Alright. My sincerest apologies for the wait. It couldn't be helped. I had a restroom emergency. Oh, man. My first live at a park where me and 95 usually do our Punisher workouts at. Sea Prince, I know, is going to be disappointed in missing that, but then again, it was last minute, so that basically wasn't... Well, I just have to plan it better is what that is. So, well, that was quite the workout, though. I wanted to do the jump ropes, but I guess it looked like they were using it to, for training. To some of you that came out on my first live on YouTube, appreciate y'all. Especially James for showing out on my first live. I know he wanted to see me work out so badly that I would fall off the hinges. And all his daggone jokes now came out to play. What am I gonna do with good old James S. Young? Dr. Spooter, Demeanor, thank y'all for coming out. That certainly was an enjoyable live. And I hope to do streams like that sometime in the future or like before 2023. My live video is still processing, so I don't know how long is it gonna take, but based on the daggone music in the background, I'm pretty sure it might not gonna be processed, may not be processed for a long time, or in this case, pretty much by tomorrow. But we'll seriously see what happens. We'll seriously see what happens. But in the meantime, I'd like to welcome y'all to part 4 of Ghost Recon Wildlands Redeployed Narco Road. This is Jaden X1, and we're about to get right into it immediately. And immediately at the following, I will be posting some new details on the ARC 3.0 on the Discord in the Destiny 2 section. Bungie just released some interesting information that's gonna pretty much make some of my friends happy on certain supers that's coming back and updated. One thing is for sure, though, I could tell you that the Warlocks is still gonna maintain their Palpatine type of lightning super on the on season 18. From what I suspect, season 18 is gonna have the updated ARC 3.0 along with the possible storylines of I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that the possible season 18 might be either Rasputin or Osiris, either one of the two. I'll be greatly surprised if they catch me off guard with a Lord Saladin season 18 type of work. Because if there is a season 18 that involves Lord Saladin, then I would definitely be caught off guard with that one. And wow. It would be interesting to see in regards of that. And I think that's it for now. But between tomorrow or Saturday, I'm thinking about streaming Fortnite due to this Dragon Ball Z feature that they added on there. I wanted to see how it was, so if I do decide to do that, then my nephew may possibly gonna be involved in that stream, or I just might end up being there solo. But knowing that boy is going to exhaust me to oblivion. And I do love him, and I love him. I just don't want to be too tired. He can't even leap. Man, look at my diarrhea self running like that to the plane. Man. With the way I be running. It's almost as if my character's parents is getting all soggy and stuff. Ooh. I seriously hate flying this daggone plane. See, why do I know that's gonna happen? Oh boy, oh boy. I really hate flying this daggone plane. But the best part of flying this plane is that there is no Sam. Oh my goodness.
Coca trees are dusted.
Good job. The spray was pesticide. It'll destroy their trees before long.
Hi.
What's up? What's up, viewer? What's up? How's your day today? Who's this? Ah, looks like we have a new guest. Leon Pams, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat, boy. No, boy. My dancing trigger happy nephew here. This boy's name is King Jojo. He usually gets on my daggone nerves, drives me crazy.
How then?
Boy.
Boy.
Hey. You,
I can mess you up, bro.
you mess me up and I'll mess you up. Now stop. Hardhead, will you chill out or go upstairs?
You're the hardhead.
No, you being a hardhead, being disobedient.
No, you.
Boy, if you hit me in my face, there will be problems. Stop.
You know
Again.
I don't.
Well, if that's true, then I may not be on here that long now, would I? See if I can land this blasted plane. Ah! I don't see just how the heck I even survived that landing. Because that was a horrible landing.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, nephew. Hey! Oh. Yeah, and that was definitely King Jojo. King Jojo. Yeah, King Jojo be getting his way today. Or at least trying to. So like I said, between tomorrow or Saturday, I'll be streaming, I'm gonna probably end up streaming Fortnite, and wow, right now, based on this daggone internet, this internet's about to get on my daggone nerves. Seeing as though it's about to go out again. Give me a minute. Probably should have switched this off. Alright. Right now, I know to some of you, this may feel like GTA, but I feel like crashing this daggone car. This may feel like GTA, but it ain't. This is Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's a shooter game from Ubisoft. So, my experience on this is that you get to customize your character, and then you'll be off to play the campaign in general. But if you're looking for more adventure, then look no further than the 2 DLCs of Narco Road and what was it? Ghost Hunted? Fallen
Great.
Ghosts. That's what it is.
We can use this map to find the lost car.
Oh, great. Alrighty. So what is the lost car this time? Where that llama is. Now why don't... I think I may know that area. I may know that area. First, I gotta find that mountain. There it is. That's where I need to go. If anything. Whoa. I'm about to feel the need for speed. And goodness gracious, I need to watch Top Gun. Top Gun 1 and Top Gun 2. Now that would have been movie of the night. Too fast, too furious. Oh, I might be too dumb if I ever get stuck. Ah, this stupid cop. What the heck, man? Daggone, how far am I? Okay. Ah, this daggone car.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Yeah, about that. I'll take a chopper any day of the week. There goes the mountain. Now let's see if I can find the llama. Remember, kiddies, don't drink while driving. I was about to say, I was pretty much gonna circle around the premises to make sure that I don't miss anything. But alright, let's see what goes on over there. So I need to find that. Now, where would it be?
Sup?
What's up, JP? Look like it's like somewhere on the right. Daggone it. That ain't it.
Did you see my texts that I sent to you?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to get to it. I was doing a live for the first time at this park in Hydesville, but otherwise, nah, I haven't got a chance to get to it. Now, where is it? Ah, about to lose this one, but. So maybe,
Your boys, Sony is being really petty now.
How petty are we talking about? Yo, JP, how petty are we talking about on Sony? Speaking of which, how petty is these freaking clues? Oh my gosh. Come on, show me a sign.
They are crying about Xbox getting Activision.
How the heck are they crying? They shouldn't even be crying, period.
Gossi, where are you? Where is my motorcycle? Now is not the time for apostasy. I need that chariot more than I need this filthy air I still breathe. The bombs, they will soon explode. I am here waiting at the Church of the Redeemer Lady Death, ready to burn for all our sins. Please, cousin, hurry. Today must be the day I die.
Oh my gosh, I can't even find the daggone llamas. But yeah, I don't see why I don't see why Sony is crying over the fact that Microsoft acquired Activision. That shouldn't even be a problem to them.
Damn it, too late. Sinalma have the car.
You failed. This vehicle is a liability. It will self-destruct in a few seconds. You should go.
Well, it's not like it's gonna blow
They
up
are
the death.
saying that they don't any games to go up against Call of Duty.
I don't know how the heck. Mountains right here. But nah, though. They still under contract to still make Call of Duty for the next year or so. And speaking of Call of Duty, Activision is already talking about releasing the campaign early, which is like an early access, like before the launch. But I don't know that I mean, it's cool and all, and based on what the campaign actually looks like in MW2, it feels like there's gonna be like more elements of the original Modern Warfare being in it, because the last image I saw was Captain Price in a ghillie suit, which means they may bring back that certain level that's on the campaign. And don't you dare get me started on that container mission, because I think they might have revamped the missions that's based off of a little bit of Modern Warfare, but I think they may gonna blend in with a little bit of MW2 missions as well. However this may work.
And Xbox said so many times that they are not going to take COD from Sony.
Yeah, that. So in other words, that Microsoft lied to them, basically. But.
No, they are going to keep COD on Sony.
Yeah, they're going to keep COD on Sony because Activision and them is still under contract to work with them for a little bit. So, for a little bit over a year or so. So, probably about like a year, 2 years maybe. Because I think between you or somebody else said it themselves. Activision has like more, or at least 2, maybe 3 more titles for COD to come out before they can jump over to Xbox. Uh-oh. Wow. Game just froze on me. I think the game just froze on me. Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Fucking Unidad. They're just as bad as the cartel.
Either after contract is up.
Yeah.
Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians. Enemy spotted.
Sounds about right, JP.
Lobbing a flashbang. Great. We can use this map to find the lost car.
Well, I already know where the lost car is. It's just a matter of finding whatever the heck that llama is. But yeah, JP, COD MW2 is really shaping up to be probably one of the nicest Call of Duties since Modern Warfare. Since the rebooted Modern Warfare came along. It looked like it's gonna be good. Why is it all the way up the hill? So it looked like it might have been all the way up the hill.
COD is still going to be on PlayStation after the contract is over.
What makes you say that? I mean, Microsoft did acquire Activision, so... I mean, sure, they're probably going to stay on Sony because they wanted to try to fill out that contract. What the contract gonna say it, but... Could it be that Microsoft is changing their minds then, if that's the case?
Hello Jaden X1 and everyone.
What up, James? Here, hold up, JP. No. What the heck?
Hello Vejug3 the original gamer, don't even get me started on Sony acting like a spoiled rotten child. Send me a party invite.
Alright, got it. As soon as I find out where the heck is this. Oh! Alright, now I'm about to send that party invite because I think I found it. Alright. Actually, yeah, I'm about to answer it. Hold up. So I'm about to be joined by JP the Dude, who is most likely gonna get started. And here he is, folks, JP the Dude.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sony should have been beat with the
Okay, because it was too much to explain. Give me a second.
Uh-huh.
It was too much to explain. No, they gonna keep it on there because you gotta realize they spend a whole lot of money for Activision.
Yeah.
So to make that money up, they feel like why not just go ahead and keep it on PlayStation? Because they get some of that money from PlayStation along with the money they make there. They double, you know, they get that money back.
So that pretty much helps both sides then.
Yeah, but you gotta realize Sony is old school Sony. Sony, because you gotta think about it.
Okay.
Number one, they don't want their competitors on their platform.
See who the owner is.
Uh-huh.
Surprise them.
Plain and simple, they don't want their competitors on their platform. So think about it. This will actually be the first non-PlayStation game on X. Not PlayStation game on it. So that's the reason why.
Oh. Huh.
But see, Sony is trying to stop that because, for some fact, they're trying to claim that they don't have no other games, and they do. Because all Sony had to do is go back into their library, bring back Killzone, make Killzone better, and bring back Resistance.
Nah, but Sony hasn't thought of that. They don't have that type of brain yet. They don't have that type of brain to even think that far ahead as to what type of game that needs to be brought back and to make it better than it was.
While I admire some of
But
PS
even
games,
even
Sony is a
Microsoft
rotten,
even
dirty,
said, because I'm
underhanded
looking at
company.
something on YouTube, and Microsoft even told them, like, dude, all you have to do is make your joke like ours. You got games. You just don't want to give them. You just don't want nobody to
business
play
is
it.
business.
You want everybody to buy it.
Yep. Yeah.
And what I didn't know was this: Sony get like, if I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. I might have to look at that video again. Every game that goes on Sony's platform, Sony take 30% of the sales.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, every third party company that goes on PlayStation, they gotta pay 30%. They gotta give PlayStation 30%.
Well, that's a load of crap.
See, on Xbox is paying them.
This is
They're
my
not
first
paying
time
Xbox.
hearing
Xbox
Chuck
paying
the
them like, hey,
original Game
put your
Awards.
game on Game Pass.
Yeah.
You know, like that. So that's all that is. Sony trying to go back to the old days when they was dominating, and now they know the platform is changing. Microsoft brought out something brand new to the world that nobody didn't expect. Think about it for a minute. You can play Xbox games on your cell phone, your tablet, your computer. You see how many platforms they on now? And you can also play
Sony
them
is a
on your
greedy
TV
company.
thanks to
They are all about money and the visit.
our partnership with Samsung. You can play it on your TV. You really don't need an Xbox no more. You can just go and hit the app, and you can play it on your TV set now.
For real? For real?
See, that changes everything. Sony can't keep up with that.
Yeah,
They want
man.
everybody to go out there and buy consoles. And Microsoft like, we still gonna make consoles, but I'm just letting y'all know that y'all can play it on everything else, so y'all ain't got to worry about going out there buying a console.
Hey, but before we go any further, I'm looking at the comment section. James now said this is his first time hearing your voice. He can hear you. And James also mentioned that Sony is a greedy company. They are all about money. That is it.
They are. I mean, this is not the old Sony we used to love back in the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 days. This is a brand new Sony. You know, they're all about keeping all that money, you know, to themselves. They don't want to share it. Just like Microsoft came to them the first time and asked them, like, hey, you know, why not pick Game Pass on y'all platform? Sony like, we ain't putting no Game Pass on our platform. You crazy. They're like, okay, no problem. They even asked Nintendo. They like, hey, because Nintendo is thinking about I don't know if they I think they're thinking about it. They ain't saying nothing yet. I think they're thinking about it. Because they look at it like this. You can play an Xbox on a Switch. Why
Woo.
not?
Man, that would actually be a good idea though.
Yeah.
That would literally be a good idea though.
Yeah.
So, but I still don't. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you saying?
I still don't see the problem why Sony is being a baby right now, crying over a car. Well, what's up with that one?
Because truth be told, this is my opinion. If Sony had the money,
Yeah.
just to believe. Sony been doing that for years. Sony been doing exclusive content for years. Trying not to let Xbox get anything. Like right now, have you ever noticed that Resident Evil? How long Resident Evil Village been out?
Resident Evil what now?
Resident Evil Village.
Oh, Resident Evil Village. Woo! That's like what? Last year? That's like last year, is it?
That is about to go on 2 years now.
Oh, yeah, Lee, that long?
Have you not noticed that it never went over to Game Pass?
No. As a matter of fact.
Because Sony do this little contract with them. Stated that, hey, you know, you can bring the game over to us, but you can't put it nowhere else. That means you can't not go on Game Pass.
Get out of this vehicle before it explodes. That's
Dang.
the cost of failure.
Yeah. We talk about Resident Evil 4 not coming. And right now, we don't know what the future gonna be for Resident Evil 4. With Resident Evil, will they still have them sign that contract to block them for going on Game Pass? Or will they finally go on Game Pass for the first time? Because the only Resident Evil game that's on Game Pass right now was Resident Evil 7.
Biohazard, the game that I should have finished if it weren't for the fact that freaking disk drive. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, to me, this brings out the competition, and that's what nobody don't understand. This is what America was built on: competition. Ford against Chevy. What's that? Spotify against somebody else. YouTube against this person. You know, this is all about competition.
Yeah.
You know, and for a company that been on top for how many years?
Oh man.
Now you get competition. Now you sitting there talking about, no, they're taking cars. What can we do? What can you do? Yeah, make a better game.
Exactly. And that's the problem. They don't think ahead as to what they have in their library, the advantage that they have, and that they couldn't. I don't think they couldn't utilize what they already have if they could. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that they got an arsenal of old school games in the library.
Call of Duty is the highest selling game on every platform.
So I get.
Even on its bad release, they still sell.
Man, hold up. James said Call of Duty is the highest selling game on every platform. Even on its bad release, they still sell. Huh? True.
No, he's right. He's absolutely right.
Yeah, Vanguard. What else? And there was like some other car title that's not only bad but still sells. I think it was BO4.
Every Call of Duty from the beginning, when Call of Duty first came out all the way to now, they've been the hottest selling game on the planet Earth. But see, here's the trick part. You have other games that go up against Call of Duty. Because at one point, everybody thought Battlefield 2042 was going to be the next one until, you know, they messed up and they messed them own self up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because truthfully, so my opinion, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 was the only two Battlefield that actually had Call of Duty.
I freaking agree to that. I freaking agree to that. I'll even drink to that if that's the case. I'll drink my Coca-Cola to that.
I forgot the main I forgot the main Battlefield. Battlefield, what's that, Joe? Bad Squad. Bad Squad.
Oh, man.
No, Bad Company. That's what it is. Bad Company.
I'm about to say.
Those are the three best battles.
I think to me, Battlefield 4 was like my best one. Because with the commercials I've seen, the gameplay I've seen, that joint rock.
We are Stardust.
Dude, I stayed on Battlefield before I jumped back into Call of Duty again. I stayed on Battlefield.
Hey.
There's no game that will ever outsell Call of Duty. Every gaming developer has said that.
So it's competition, not this shit. Even Fortnite, Apex is competition to Call of Duty.
Oh, Apex?
Yeah.
I thought
Legends is called.
You're doing it all wrong.
Oh, go ahead.
Dude, you know how many people on the planet still play Apex?
A lot. And I've seen like at least one or two popular streamers still play it.
Yeah. Even Fortnite. Fortnite is the king.
Yeah, and Fortnite is just getting a little bit crazy. First they released Dragon Ball Z. Now I'm hearing rumors of Black Adam coming to Fortnite. That's just bananas, dude. And plus Fall Guys.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
Look how much money look how much money Fortnite cracking in.
What's that?
Fortnite right now, between Vanguard and Fortnite, Fortnite making more money than Vanguard.
Ooh, that's understandable. Although I do enjoy their campaign, at least on Vanguard and multiplayer. It's kind of just that going back to the old school days of World War II, World War I, World War III. Was getting pretty old. No disrespect to the veterans of real life. Whoa! Okay, go ahead.
This is real. It's done. It was a thing. It was the thing a couple years, 3-4 years ago.
Microsoft took a whole other avenue while Sony was busy working on their exclusives and going behind backs and making exclusive deals.
To the modern times. You know?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. When Call of Duty went into the future, everybody was liking it, but everybody wanted Call to come back to the modern times. That's the reason why they redid their whole franchise by bringing out Modern Warfare, and they're bringing back Modern Warfare 2, which, and by far, you are correct. Modern Warfare 2 is going to be the game for this coming fall.
We are Stardust. That's where we come from.
You know, it's going to be a game. But see, what I told folks is this. Once Microsoft get a hold of Activision,
I need another hit.
They ain't going to let... This one thing I like about Microsoft, what folks don't realize. Microsoft is like Disney to me.
Oh, wow.
It will probably be the only game
y'all
for
go
the
ahead
year.
and make the games.
You're doing it all
and
wrong.
If y'all need more time, we make the calls and say, hey, you know, tell you what, we're going to push this game back because it needs more work.
Get out.
It needs more time and everything else. See, because you gotta realize Microsoft learned from their mistakes. Even when that big fiasco with Hello Infinite, they learned from their mistakes. That's why I say, Mike, next Call of Duty coming from watch all on be perfect.
They are, because based on the clips that I saw for MW2 in September, that joint looked like it's gonna be nice. I actually took a peek at Captain Price in a daggone ghillie suit, which kind of means they're either gonna remake or bring back the that mission from the old school Modern Warfare. That joint right there, buddy, is gonna bring back some childhood memories there, buddy. I kid you not.
That's the thing. This is not Microsoft doing. This is all Activision. You gotta realize, Microsoft won't get them to next year.
Yeah.
This is all Activision right now doing all this.
If they have no campaign, I am
but
not
when
interested.
Microsoft get, like I said, Microsoft got the technology. Don't be surprised the next Call of Duty that they bring out. You're gonna see how far advanced, graphic wise, gameplay wise, it's gonna be.
Yeah. And James, to answer your question, MW2 does have a campaign, but what I don't understand is that I can understand that we can get early access to PvP, but why are we also getting early access to the campaign way ahead of its time before its release?
You said what? You said why are they doing the early release? Why are they doing the early release for the campaign?
Yeah.
Because they want everybody to see it. They want everybody to see how far Call of Duty came.
Oh.
You know, because everybody got to realize, not too many people is on Call of Duty story, because Call of Duty story only lasts like what? Probably good 20 hours, probably 10 hours, probably 10 or 20 hours. I might be over exaggerating. But they make the meat and potatoes that has always been their multiplayer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you always got to keep your multiplayer up. You don't keep your multiplayer up, you know, like I say, look at Vanguard. A whole lot of people jumping back on Black Ops. It's got to put like this. It got to the point right now. It would not surprise me if folks jump back on Cold War and Black Ops 3.
We're moving towards our revelation.
Man, Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was the game. Black Ops 3 was the freaking game. I wouldn't mind going back.
And that's what I said. Don't be surprised if you put in that Black Ops 3 and everybody's on there again. You see what I'm saying? Plus,
yeah.
You also got to understand this too. Right now, in Microsoft possession, as soon as Activision is not theirs, they got history. They got a whole lot of history in that vault that they can actually reintroduce again.
Yeah,
we're talking about decades, like all the way back to the Atari days.
Not so rough now. You're ruining my.
You see what I'm saying? Back at the Atari days, ColecoVision days, and television days.
Yeah.
You have all that you can actually bring back brand new to the new generation. You know. So think about it for a minute. From a business standpoint, from them buying Bethesda and then acquiring Activision, that's a smart move.
That would be a smart move right there.
And you also got to think about it too, like I told everybody else.
Yeah.
Microsoft is not the same old Microsoft back in the day with the floppy disks and all that stuff.
Nah.
Microsoft is now a tech company. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as a tech company, you bring out brand new things to the world, brand new technologies, brand new stuff that you pretty much had in mind that you want to do, and now you might have the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why I say, that's why when folks like PlayStation folks be sitting there talking about, oh, they ain't gonna do nothing but mess it up. No, I don't think so. I really don't. And you gotta look at it don't look at it from a fanboy's point of view because y'all mad. Look at it as it's gonna be a new experience, a new experience to enjoy the game even more.
Thousands of them.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And truth be told, that's gonna be one of the games when they finally acquire it. That's gonna be one of the games that's gonna be on Game Pass. Meaning that you could be on break at work playing Call of Duty on your cell phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Call of Duty Mobile. That's right.
No, 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 no. Not Call of Duty Mobile.
Wait,
I
what?
mean the actual Call of Duty game on your cell phone. If you bring your controller at work with you, you would be on there. You would be on there playing folks on Xbox, PlayStation through your cell phone. If you have a tablet, you on a trip.
Send over a vehicle for us.
Don't worry, you got your controller and your tablet. You can play on game. You can play through the cloud on Xbox. You can play through the cloud, and you won't miss a beat.
I gotta get you on streams more often, JP. Let's see what James said. Microsoft can really buy Sony if they wanted to. Is that even possible?
Let me tell you how much money wise.
When did
Last
the
time I
workout
remember,
end?
Sony probably got probably I'm gonna say somewhere like 100 billion.
Yeah.
Right now, Microsoft is right now at $2 trillion.
2 trillion. 2 trillion.
Yeah,
God.
dude. Windows is on everything. Windows is on every computer on the face of the planet. Your business running off Windows. A whole lot of other things running off Windows. Windows is still king. Not to mention, they own Dell. That means you have computers made by Microsoft.
Yeah.
Even
You see
Sony
what I'm saying?
uses Microsoft.
So I mean, right now, like I said, they looking at it at a business standpoint. They looking like y'all can go ahead and keep we're gonna let y'all keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. We're gonna let you keep it because that's bringing us more money. Not just being on Xbox alone. You know, we can pick Call of Duty on anything on PC. If Nintendo lets put Game Pass on their Switch, you can play Call of Duty on the Nintendo Switch for the first time.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
You know, they're not looking at exclusives. They looking like, you know, like, hey, you know, you want to play, sign up for Game Pass and you can play it wherever junk you got.
Yeah, simple as that. And and Doc, to answer your question, the workout ended around 1 o'clock or 1:15 Eastern time, in the PM zone. But yeah, go ahead, JP.
Yeah, I mean, like I tell folks, man, times are changing. Tech is
very much changing. I mean, we next.
You remember back in the days, you and the friend used to come over your house. You used to sit on your couch and sit there and play games all day.
Bruh, I
the original gamer. The real concern for Sony is that Call of Duty will be on Game Pass and will hurt Sony's sales of their console.
Hey JP, do you have a computer or iPad so that you can access chat on the channel?
Me or
yeah, you. Yeah, you, JP.
Well, I'm accessing you right now off the phone. But if I can put it on chat. Right now it's on chat. But I just had to kind of pause your video because I did more of your video than chat.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, never mind. But James just said directly to you, the real concern from Sony is that Call of Duty will be on Game Pass and will hurt Sony's sales of their console.
And it will. It will. Think about it. You don't have to buy. All you have to do is get a subscription.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. But here's the trip part, what folks don't realize. You get it. But here's the trip, and this is what nobody don't realize about Game Pass. You get the system. The game might cost like they probably do a 20. They probably take 20% off. So instead of you paying $59 for the game, you probably paying like 50 something, 55. Estimate $54. 54, probably 55.
Yeah.
You see, you getting a discount through Game Pass. You're getting a discount. See, that's what I'm talking about. Microsoft is coming out their pockets and paying these companies to put their games on it. So they're getting their money up front.
Yeah, buddy.
You know,
For breakfast, the van is going to blow.
and it works hand in hand. They get money, Microsoft get money.
We're all going to end up in tiny pieces.
You know, it works hand in hand.
It does. I mean,
Son of a whore, you drive like a jerk.
this old dude's tripping with my driving. But go.
Like that old saying, one hand washes the other.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like you know, like I say, you know, and James, if you hear me, like I was telling Jada before, PlayStation has Killzone. Do you know the last they had killed off Killzone a couple of years ago? They killed off Resistance. PlayStation folks been asking Sony for a long time to bring back Resistance. You know what Sony said? Yeah, we hear you. We hear you, but you ain't saying bring out Resistance yet.
And that's the advantage I think Microsoft has, because Sony doesn't utilize their history of arsenal of games that they could have brought back, which would catapult them on the map again. However, they're not even utilizing their library. They're literally utilizing only newer projects coming out, like I think you can help me out here, JP, because you know, knowing your wisdom, you know, like certain games that's coming out, not only for this whole gen, but the new gen from next year. For next year, I mean. Because this year, we're getting Gotham Knights. Next year...
Which I feel, to be honest with you, I feel that if I don't think they fixed the problem with it yet, because I still think it's gonna still be the same way. It's not gonna move as smooth and fast as the Arkham series.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, I'm praying that it will run smooth like the Arkham series. But if it's by the time it come out and it's still playing the same way before, then I don't see Arkham City making no push. I don't see, not Arkham City, Gotham Knights. I don't see no push going happen.
I also think that they haven't fixed that problem either, because they released a video trailer of Red Hood, and from the looks of it, looked like they haven't fixed crap. They just going with what they got. No,
and that's the reason why I say, me personally, I'm kind of skeptical about either paying my hard-earned money for Gotham Knights.
Nah, you know what, JP? I would get the joint for rental just to feel out how the game is. Cause remember this though, Gotham Knights is coming out this year, but it also has like a 3-player, 4-player for Gotham Knights based on the characters that they got in there. You can play as Red Hood, you can play as Robin, you can play as Batgirl. And
if it don't have the fluid movement of Arkham Knights, then it's crap.
It already is crap based on the gameplay.
And think about it. To my knowledge, Gotham Knights is not going to be $60 game. Gotham Knights going to be a $70 game, because now it's been pushed up. Now you forgot games now are about to be pushed up to $70.
Rally most of the bikers to your cause.
Yeah.
So here's my question: knowing how the economy is right now, how the economy is now, do you really want to really gamble your $70 and come out with a game that's crap? Because think about it now. Think about it. You got Vanguard. When the last time you played Vanguard?
Yeah.
Serve my point. Exactly. So you actually have to be more wise than that. You know, you got to be more wise on what you spend your money on, because once you get once you get GameStop or any of these companies your money, they're gonna hit you with the red tape and try to get it back. Oh, well, you know, but you had it over 5 days, you have it over the week, and you get your money back.
Yeah.
Then you mad. Then you mad because you got a game that's sitting in the house that you ain't even touch in like decades.
Yeah, but there.
I'll give you an example.
Well, you
You
also
remember?
have to
I
think
don't know if
how
you remember a
desperate
game called
everyone is for a new
Aliens.
game right now.
What's
The
that?
hype is seeking in
Aliens
because we
Marine.
have
What's
been
that? Marine
starved for
Colony or
2
Colony
years.
Marines?
Oh yeah, I heard about them.
Yeah, my daughter gave me that for Christmas.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh man.
when she first got her job, and she was in her teens, she got me that for Christmas gift.
God bless her.
And the true part about it, I played the game. I know in my mind that the game was horrible. It was crap.
What?
And believe it or not, I played through this whole crappy game until I beat it.
Oh wow. Hey,
You know what my daughter? You know what my daughter told me?
What?
She said, "Dad, if the game was that terrible, why you didn't trade it in for something else?" I said, "Baby, I'm not gonna trade it in because one reason only." She said, "What's that?" I said, "That was a gift from you to me."
And that's what's up.
Yeah, and I'm not. And to this very day, that game is still sitting in my closet.
Yeah, because you were committed to the game that your daughter bought you, and you've already beaten the joint.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
And they played like trash. I mean, seriously, it played like trash. Hey. And the thing about it is, I was committed into it because I wanted to go ahead and play it through it and beat it, so she don't think, that I bought you this game there and you ain't even touch it. You know.
Yeah.
And to this very day, she asked me, I'm surprised you beat that game. And after you said that, and she saw the game, and she said, "Oh, that game was crap. What made you do it?" Because number one, my daughter know I was a big Alien fan. I love Alien. I love the Alien movies, and I love some of the Alien games that's out there.
Yeah.
And she know I was an Alien fan. So truth be told, she gave me that. I played it and everything else. And she still tell me to this very day, she said, "Dad, you know you can go ahead and trade the game in if you want." I said, "I'm not trading that game in because for a simple fact that's a gift from you. So I'm gonna keep this game from now to to the good Lord say, hey, it's time to come home. I'll keep it."
Fiery the angels rose.
So I mean, it's just that plain and simple. But the thing about it is, but it made her wise, and also made me wise that all these games that come out with fancy and then when you get home, what happened to the what happened to the
For the last holy assignment, I deliver it back for the master himself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Be very careful about Gotham Knights.
With the riders of death is over.
Yeah.
Let them do a little bit more than what they want to show.
And my mistress will be White Lady herself. When my bombs explode,
that's why I have these leaks come by leaking some of these games, guys, because they want you to see, like, for your own.
Reprisal killers. They can't catch us, so they take out the locals instead.
I don't know what to tell you on that one, man. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Whoever takes it will fall into it.
Because nobody got $70 like that, dude. Like, seriously, nobody ain't got $70 like that. Nobody ain't got $80 like that. Nobody ain't got $200 or so on and so forth. They ain't got it like that.
I'm starting to miss those $60 games already.
You talk about $60 games, dude. When I was growing up, and I used to go to EB games and EB games. Games was $50.
$50?
$50. It was $49. And as time changed and technology changed, 50 went to 60. Everybody was complaining at one point, "Oh man, $60, now blah 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 blah." But everybody got comfortable with it. Now it's got more technology coming. Now the game's gonna be $70. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In 3 years, in 10 years, 20 years now, video games gonna be pretty much 80, 90, probably $100.
Whoa. They wouldn't dare climb up to like $100 for like a game unless it's like a bundle or like a collector's edition. Oh
No, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm actually not mistaken, the new main coming out. The new main got already got a game that's $70, $80, $80. I mean no, $70 and $90.
I got eyes on the weapons case.
$90 is the deluxe pack.
Oh, what? Okay. That's wow.
So I mean, don't say it can't happen, because it can. And here's the trip part: you spend over $200 because you got a game along with some other stuff. But you spent $200. You spent $200 along. You spent $200 for that game as well. Even though you got everything else with it, but you spent $200 on that game.
I need a servant in here.
Daggone. But hold up though.
Like if you get Ragnarok, if you get the whole bundle, what they had show you basically spending $200.
Wow.
But the main prize is the game.
Will only make me stronger.
Oh, okay. Hey, hold up, JP. Please tell me you saw the gameplay.
What? Ragnarok?
Well, that, yeah.
I come to you.
Like I told you, I have been a God of War fan ever since the first one, and I'm never gonna stop being a God of War fan. God of War is one of the best games, truth be told, Santa Monica ever brought out.
Wow.
It had a good story. It had character build. It was Kratos. You knew everything about Kratos to the time you actually got to God of War 3. You know about his family. You know about his pain, his suffering. What made him keep going on to the day he finally met Zeus one-on-one. And then when they went over to the other God of War, which is the Northern God of War, that story continued. He messed around. He raised a family. He got a son. Wife passed away. Him and his son are fulfilling her wishes is to have her ashes spread out.
It's always a welcome bonus.
Yeah.
And you still having that storyline. So God of War to me is always going to be the #1 game in my heart.
Me too.
You know, and every time a new God of War come out, I always commend Santa Monica for the time they did on there. Even the times they told everybody, well, we're gonna have to push God of War back. I wasn't mad. I'm like, please do it. Because I don't want no mistakes.
I wouldn't want
no mistakes.
I wouldn't want any mistakes either, JP. No cap on that one. The latest video that they released was like a recap of the story, but at the same token, they had like this lady picking out,
like reading it from a book.
Yeah. So you saw the video?
I love
that one.
Yeah, I love that one. I actually love that one. That was very nice on Santa Monica and Sony's part for that.
Yeah,
that was very nice.
And I commend them for it.
And like I say, it's not like I told folks. Sony is actually not a bad company. They really not. They just to other people, it's kind of suspect, kind of strange.
Yeah,
the
moves they make is kind of suspect. Even James on chat said it himself that they're a greedy company.
I mean, now they are. Back then they wasn't. Back then it wasn't. It was all about games.
Yeah.
And they even told you it's all about the games. Now Microsoft is telling you the same thing. See, they learned from PlayStation as well. Microsoft like, hey, you know what? It ain't about the hardware no more. It's about the games.
Yes, it is.
You know, so like I say, they learn from each other. It's just now Microsoft decided to go this way, and Sony decided to go that way.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I told you for a long time. I learned from my mistakes. I used to be a Sega. I used to be a Sega man. Nothing could get me away from Sega Genesis. Nothing could get me away from Sega Master System. Nothing could get me away from Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
But Nintendo did. Nintendo had my friend during high school introduced me to Nintendo for one game that actually changed everything. How I looked at video games.
For years,
know what that game was?
Fanboys in the gaming media has always
Who's
kicked
that?
Microsoft about Xbox.
Castlevania.
Even when Xbox did
The
right,
first
they still
Castlevania.
found fault.
Castlevania.
That game alone made me try Nintendo out. Not only that one, Mike Tyson's Punch Out really got me into Nintendo. Mario got me into Nintendo. Star Fox got me into Nintendo.
Oh man!
And I looked at myself. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm a fool. all these wonderful games that's coming out on different systems. I'm a fool to stick with one system and deny myself from these. So when I got my job, I bought a Sega Genesis. I bought a Nintendo. I bought a Super Nintendo. I bought a PlayStation. I bought a TurboGrafx 16. 3DO, Sega Dreamcast, Sega Saturn.
Oh man,
PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Xbox,
wow.
OG Xbox.
Yeah.
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Xbox One. Xbox One X.
Golly, man. He must have bought
it. And a Nintendo Switch, and then I moved on to PC.
That must be one hell of a good paying
and PC,
job. I
just
can't
like
do it.
How Nintendo did me, PC did the same way. They opened my eyes up to different opportunities.
And James, you said that must be one hell of a good paying job. I can't do it. He was saying that to you, JP, and I was actually thinking the same thing.
No, because for a simple fact, I saved my little money here and there and was buying. During the time Funko Land came out, I took the games, gave it to Funko Land, got a discount, messed around and bought this game.
Hey.
That's what Funko Land was doing, like reasonable trades. Not like GameStop now. They was doing reasonable trades. So I could just break it 2 systems in and pretty much probably took $200 with me, take 2 systems, come out with a brand new system.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was willing and dealing. Like I was really willing and dealing. But now, like I said, now that another person had opened my eyes up and say, what PC could offer, and I was like, you know what? And I remember having this conversation with you because you kept on asking me so many times since I'm getting a P5 and then getting the Xbox. I said, dude, if I got to pay over $1,000 for these two, I might as well go get a PC.
Yeah.
I got a PC. And guess what?
What?
It opened my eyes to a brand new world. I never put like this. A never-ending world.
Never-ending world. That's what's up.
Yes. Man. Like I say, I'm glad that I actually followed my instincts and got it. Because I had missed out. Like right now, you will not believe on my PC right now. I have the actual Metal Gear Solid, the one that was on the PlayStation. The old school PlayStation 1.
J freaking P, tell me you didn't.
Dude, I could send you a picture of it because I made sure I took a picture of that and showed to the folks on Facebook on my over 40 page.
Out of all the Metal Gear games that I played, I think the original was the main one that I haven't beaten yet. That's
and I have
great nemesis.
Oh, I know it.
The only game right now that I really don't have is the one on PlayStation 3. If I actually have got a PlayStation or kept my PlayStation 3 and kept that Metal Gear, I could tell you with confidence that I have all of Metal Gear. All.
Hey, you don't have to say nothing but a word, JP. You don't have to say nothing but a word, man. If you have it, you have it. But it's just that I play before that game, and this is a true story. I've been over to a friend's house, and his PlayStation name is Mo King. I've been over to that dude's house, and that's when I was introduced to Metal Gear Solid 2. And my mind was a bit blown because I have no idea who these characters are. I had no idea who Snake was. I had no idea who Ocelot was, but he's one heck of a shooter. He's a heck of a shooter with those revolvers of his. And
you know what messed me up about that game?
What's that? Oh shoot.
When I went against, I forgot who the dude was, cause he do control things with his mind.
Oh yeah, Psycho Mantis. That's that dude's name.
Thank you, Psycho Mantis. And Psycho Mantis messed with my controller. That is what messed me up.
Yeah. You must have been scared like crap seeing that on your first time.
I wasn't scared, but it really astonished me because the reason why that they put that in, like, okay, we're gonna make him do his mental and mess your whole controller because the whole time I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna go right. He made me go left. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I was like, oh, wait. I said, hold up, you actually really messing me up now. And it took me a while to beat him.
Oh yeah.
But I had never forgotten that game because I was like, that's the first time that this game had actually messed with everybody's mind of this character breaking through the fourth wall and mess with your control.
See, that's the genius of Hideo Kojima for you. That's the very first Metal Gear game that catapulted him to the front of the wolf pack. I mean, ever since then, I think after old school veterans like you, my best friend from high school, whose name is Duo, and Mo King. No, not Mo King. But I think it's only both of y'all that I know that played Metal Gear 1. I was introduced to Sons of Liberty. I was introduced to Guns of the Patriots. And, oh my goodness, Guns of the Patriots blew me. I mean, golly. You had...
Why? Because that's when everybody got introduced to the PlayStation. Technology.
Yeah.
Everything else. That made that game, Metal Gear 4, like the best game on PlayStation. Have you played other games? See, that's the thing about it is Kojima has so many games. Like number one, Kojima, if I'm not mistaken, Kojima had hands on Silent Hill. Silent Hill is one of the best horror flick
games. Yeah. And they're already in the process of making it as we speak, if I'm not mistaken, are they?
No, because for a simple fact, like I told everybody, Kojima can't do anything because for a simple fact, Silent Hill is Konami's.
Ah, daggone they behinds, man.
You know, another game Kojima made.
What? The Metal Gear's games were exclusively for Sony.
That was the best sci-fi game he had.
Oh my gosh, dude. Why?
Yes. And And guess what? When Xbox when that time they had brought out that special collection of
Yeah.
Zona Enders 1 and 2, I jumped on it fast.
Man, I was introduced to 2, but never got a chance to play 1 for some dumb reason. And JP James asked you saying, so the Metal Gear. He basically asked you, is the Metal Gear games exclusive for PlayStation?
The Metal Gear 4 is. Just only the Metal Gear 4. Everybody else is pretty much Xbox on both systems. But Metal Gear 4 is locked behind PlayStation. It's locked.
Alright, you got that, James? But yeah, as a matter of fact, JP, going back to you, out of all the Metal Gear games that you and me both played, but me except for number 1, wow, which Metal Gear game is the best one that you played? The very best one that you played? Or better yet, which one is your favorite Metal Gear game?
That's a good question for real. I be honest with you. Honestly, I don't have like a one favorite Metal Gear game. Because I like Metal Gear 1 for the PlayStation 1. I like Metal Gear, the second Metal Gear. I like Snake Eater. I like Snake Eater. I like actually the latest, the last Gear was Metal Gear 5, because Metal Gear 5 was the first open Metal Gear, but it had a hell of a story.
Yeah.
And I actually like Metal Gear Revengeance because it brought in a new character into the Metal Gear universe.
Yeah, which is Raiden. And I think Raiden was introduced to Sons of Liberty before he was cast as the main character in Revengeance.
He was.
But Snake Eater though, I have terrible memories of that. I want to say starting with the Fear. The first time I've seen this dude, he creeped me the heck out. He had snake eyes, the long tongue, and the way he climbed up the tree, I almost wanted to barf in the bathroom for a daggone hour. That dude freaked the heck out of me. He really freaked the heck out of me.
The reason why I like Snake Eater, because Snake Eater's open.
Yeah.
Snake Eater's opener remind me of a James Bond flick.
Oh yeah. It kind of does, even though the story is based upon the origins of Big Boss. I mean, kudos to Kojima for that, because we needed to know who the heck Big Boss was. And boy, he came through ahead of time, way ahead of his time, if I were to say so myself. But
if you tell me what was my best horror flick game, you would be surprised.
As a matter of fact, let's jump on to that. Well, what's your favorite horror flick?
My best horror flick game was Silent Hill, the second Silent Hill.
Ooh. And how so?
And the reason why?
Okay, go ahead.
The reason why? Because it introduced me to two characters that you would never thought about.
What's that?
And they're not even the main characters. They're just pretty much, you might say, props of the game.
Props? Ooh, okay.
That was the Hell Nurse.
And
Pyramid Head.
Hell Nurse and Pyramid Head.
Because when you heard something like metal scraping across the floor.
Yeah.
You like, what's that noise? Because when I first put it, I was like, hey, what's that noise? What's that noise? And all of a sudden, it went to a cutscene real fast. And all of a sudden, you see this dude carrying a big guy size, like almost like a knife type sword.
I would have been screaming.
And covered in blood.
Oh.
And having this thing on his head that's in the shape of a pyramid.
Oh, that would scare anybody. That would scare anybody.
And then his body, like, just off, like, it looked nasty. It looked like, when his body dissolved, it looked like 1,000 cockroaches just flee.
Oh, bleh, dang. Golly.
So.
That's.
So that's what I'm saying. So when I actually saw Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil, you know, it had some shock value. You know, it had some jump value. Like, ooh, oh my God, like that. But it didn't have the type of shock value that Silent Hill had.
Yeah.
And then when they brought out Silent Hill with the girl, I liked that one because every time you heard that bull, like that warning alarm come on, everything around the whole environment changed. And what I mean change, like it could be like as soon as you came in on this door. When you hear that warning horn, that door is gone. You gotta look for another way out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was wild. My second game, believe it or not, it's still not Resident Evil.
What's that?
It was Fear.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Now you made me pause the game for that. You just said the magic word for that, Jank. Cause look though, I still have the original Fear. I had Fear 2, Project Origin. I played what's that called? Extraction Point, I believe. And I beat all of it. But if we're gonna pick as to which one of the Fear games scares me the most, I pick Extraction Point. Hands freaking down.
Extraction Point is the first one?
No, Fear is the first one. Fear 2, okay. No, I'm sorry. Fear 1 is the first one. Extraction Point is basically like the sequel off of the first one and before Fear 2.
No,
so,
Fear 1 skipped me. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because Fear 1 skipped me because at the end of the game, that girl clapped out.
Oh my gosh. I will never forget it.
She vanished and she appeared and she came more closer. That's why I was like, what the? Because the thing about it is, I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, I beat the game. As soon as I saw the girl, I was like, okay, what's going on here? And the girl disappeared. And then she moved up. Then all of a sudden she moved up even more closer. I was like, oh, what the hell? And then and next thing you know, the screen, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the screen went dark, and then you saw her face, and I was like, oh my God, I will, and Slim, I woke everybody in my house up, that's how bad they caught me on that. And then
man. Yeah, I have some terrible memories myself. As a matter of fact, I think the first jump scare was most definitely how Fettel. You remember Paxton Fettel, right? That cannibal that loves to eat your eyeballs, chest, and everything. Sorry to scare the viewers, but I think that my first jump scare was when Fettel whacked me upside the head with the daggone board, and then to make it even worse, when I went further into the game, there are at least 2 highlighted jump scares that scared me. One is them floating carcasses. I mean, the floating carcasses with the little white eyes, almost the same as the Undertaker's, and this thing has no legs. It has whatever. It just came out of a portal and started charging at me. I was screaming and shooting at the same time. Ah! 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 I was screaming and shooting at the same time. And the third and final joint, you remember Harlem Wade, right?
Yep.
I was at this. I think I was at the final part of the level. I just came up the elevator, and then Harlem Wade mentioned something about it is the way of monsters that destroy their creators. And by the time no, not she. I'm sorry. By the time he released his own dead daughter out of the chamber, all I saw was like some warp, something like the black hole just showed up right in front of his stomach. because there was like a black it's like a mist. I'll just say that there's like a mist all around him, and then all of a sudden I just saw his body explode, and the lady then came out the chamber, and all I saw was a cutscene of a child transforming into an adult. And I don't want to say the last part because then that would, but she was a little bit naked. I'll just say that. But the red dress daughter, what, JP? Oh shoot. Well, I think I might have told too much. Oh boy. JP?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, because I was about to say you cut off.
Yeah, that's my bad. But where did I stop at?
You pretty much you said about the girl turning into an adult.
Oh yeah. Alma went back and forth from a child to an adult, and the adult version of Alma was rather someone without no clothes and had long, almost like Silent Hill's character. But only bleh. So it was walking towards me, first the child, then the adult, and then it went back and forth, and then the last part, all I saw was Alma crawling towards me, and then the cutscene ended, and Harlem Wade was nothing more than a bag of bones. I was scared out of my mind.
Now here's the trip part is going to trip you out.
What's that?
The third one, my third one is, believe it or not, it is Resident Evil, but it's not none of. But here's the trip part: it's a tie between two Resident Evils.
Oh.
And it's actually Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 4. Which one is 4?
4 was the one where actually the village guy's idea from.
Oh, wait, 4. So is that with Leon and
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I remember. Now I remember.
And Resident Evil 7, and I'm gonna tell you why I said Resident Evil 7.
Oh, Resident Evil 7 is something else.
Resident Evil 7 actually gave me that fear factor of the old school 1970 Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Oh?
Yeah.
Man,
that whole character setup, it would remind me so much of Chainsaw Massacre. Even when the father was like, "You ain't trying to eat my, you ain't trying to eat my food, boy," and all that stuff, and stabbed him in the hand. I was like, "Ooh, that's too much like Chainsaw."
Yeah, that.
So,
I remember that. I also remember almost throwing up after seeing that, because I have never seen nothing more violent, disgusting in my life. All those well, I ain't gonna say the details. That's gonna creep out the viewers. But man, it was disgusting. I almost wanted not to. Oh, geez, JP, so many memories. So many memories off of Biohazard before my old PlayStation 4 died.
But you see but that's the thing about it. Like I told you, you see how far gaming came from you and your friend sitting in the same house playing a video game to he's sitting across 100 miles away from you to he on the other side of the world globe and y'all playing through the internet.
Yeah.
You see how technology going? That's what I told folks. Technology will not stop. It always is going to keep going. It's going to keep going further and further. You're going to get introduced to new technologies. You're going to get introduced to new types of stories, everything else, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, if you look at it from this standpoint view, video games are making more money than music and movies.
Yeah, because I'm starting to know. You know what? Let me rephrase all that. I guess that wonders why TikTok is opening up like a program for small streamers like us but you have to reach up to like 1,000 subscribers in order for you to get to be part of the program. I literally run into that this morning while I was scrolling through TikTok. They had this type of program where you get to where you can be it's where you can put out your videos on TikTok, mainly gameplays of it, but you have to be at a certain number of subscribers in order for you to be accepted into that program. So I almost thought about joining, but at the same time, nope. Cause
yeah, but see, you gotta realize when I do TikTok videos, you know, of video games, I let folks know that, yeah, you see the new ones and everything else, but let me show you how video games was back during the times when y'all was not even thought about.
Oh, yeah.
Like with the 8-bits and everything else and all that. And older viewers be like, yeah, I remember that game. I remember this game and everything else. I remember playing this at this arcade, and I remember playing this and all that stuff. I'm like, in order for you to appreciate the new, you got to appreciate the old.
Yeah.
Without the old, you won't have Fortnite. You won't have Call of Duty. You won't have Destiny. You won't have none of these games. Because believe it or not, back in the 80s, all this was about to be wiped out.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, because the video game market was flooded. It was flooded to the point right then and there, nobody was making no money. And look who had we started it up. It was Sega. They was the two that started it up again. So you like I told you, without them two, we wouldn't be sitting here. You would not been playing what you've been playing on a system right now. There would be no Xbox. There would not be no Xbox. Microsoft would have been an actual company doing other stuff besides video games. Sony would have been doing TVs and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
and no video games would have been involved. So that's why I always give appreciation to the older games, because without the older games, there won't be no new games like this.
That's right.
You know, you always got to be appreciated to them folks back then that actually went through all that. Oh, this would never work. This would never work. Look what happened. It worked.
Yeah, man.
You know, it worked. So, you know, so you got to give appreciation to folks like that. You got to get appreciation to I forgot the owner's name. He passed away from Nintendo. You got to get appreciated to him because he introduced the world to Nintendo and Mario.
Shit. Doomslayer, what's up?
Game scared the shit out of me in FEAR.
You know, I mean. So that's what I said. You just like I said, you just gotta get you got to get appreciated to to the old school. You know.
Oh, I do. I mean, I played some old school games myself, from Sega Genesis to about at least Super Nintendo. I think the earliest memories of an old school game that I played is when I think I was like maybe 4 or 5. When I first played my first Sega Genesis game, which is Sonic 2, and from then on, it was like Super Nintendo to PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and like Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64. I stayed up for hours playing Nintendo 64. Before we get to the conversation, I actually got my laptop back on, so I turned the sound down. So Doomslayer got on there saying, "Fear scared the you know what out of me."
Hey, it does. I mean, it freaking does. Cause like I told JP, I told JP the 3 highlighted moments of my life playing that game. Which kind of scares the crap out of me. The first one was them floating carcasses that flies at you and self-destructs on impact when they touch you. The second one, no, the first one was Paxton Fettel. The second one was them floating carcasses. The third one is when Oma came out of that chamber after her father, Harlan Wade, released her. And that's when everything starts to go nuts.
Now, here's the question. Since you asked me, I'm going to ask you. If you ever had a Nintendo 64, what was your favorite game on the Nintendo 64?
Oh, dude. Okay. Okay. I got an easy answer for you.
Now, here's the question. I'm going to give you 5.
Okay.
What's your top 5?
My top 5. All right. Star Fox for 1. Star Fox for 1. WCW versus NWO Revenge. And the reason why I said that is because back then I hated Eric Bischoff so much as so I want to pound his behind to the ground. So that's like the main reason. So the third, let's see, I think the third is going to be definitely Diddy Kong Racing. Due to the due to the simple fact of the races being all challenging, but also when they added some content of collecting those silver coins for you to battle several bosses, and including Wizpig. Wizpig took me about at least almost a week to beat him. And Wizpig is like almost, what, 70, 80 feet tall, and you're like, what, 2 feet tall, 3 feet tall, and you're on a daggone car? I'll never forget it. You have to be at each accelerator to get past Wizpig. And Wizpig for a couple of times almost pissed me off to the point when I just wanted to smash my daggone controller. Because you can't beat the daggone pig.
Okay, that's 4. What's your 5th one?
Okay. My 5th and number 1 game in Nintendo 64 is 007 GoldenEye.
Okay. I was wondering when you was going to get to that.
Yeah, I didn't forget.
Here's my 5. My 5 are, number 1, it actually, number 1 was actually Super Castlevania.
Ooh, okay.
Number 2 was Mario 64.
Oh, that's getting spicy. There we go.
Number 3, if I'm not mistaken, number 3 was, believe it or not, it was, no, that was on the Super Nintendo. So it's number 3 was actually Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. That is a good one.
Number 4 was actually the GoldenEye.
Aha! There we go.
Yeah. Number 5. Number 5. If I'm really not mistaken, I'm going to say number 5 was Star Fox 64.
Oh, there we go. 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 The Star Fox brothers, man. Star Fox brothers.
So, see, that's what I'm saying. So, right, I used to, but I had played and played. Believe it or not, my middle child, my daughter, she's 25, I think 25, 26 right now.
Happy birthday.
It used to be a father and daughter type thing, because this girl, when she was only like 5 years old, she used to come out there in her blanket and her pillow and lay next to me as I sit there and play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The music itself used to always put her to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, but she would not. She was always fight her sleep, because she would always sit there and watch me see how far I go on Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
She's 26. She's 26 years old. Her favorite character on Nintendo is Link.
Hey.
So
Hey.
she plays, so right now, she played just like her dad. She played all of the Legend of Zeldas. She played them all, even the ones on Game Boy. She played them
Oh
all.
man, Game Boy. Now that right there. Woo.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing I'm about to hit you with.
Uh-oh.
Everybody who's pretty much watching this, y'all got pretty much type it in with Shaw's as well. What is your top 5 systems?
Oh shoot. Okay. I can pretty much give you like I could probably give you like 4 because the 5th one's gonna be a challenge. My first one is Sega, of course. My second one is Super Nintendo. My hold on.
This gangster recently chauffeured El Invisible to a funeral of a client. If this is true, Tonio might just be the only person to have laid eyes on our target for a very long time. Happy hunting.
Okay. So alright, so where did I stop there? Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. Okay, so the third I wanna say is my PSP. But for the I'll leave that story for another day. The my 4th is okay, my 4th is definitely PlayStation 3, but my 5th right now, and you'll be shocked at this, JP, was Xbox 360 because of Gears of War.
Okay, I am kind of shocked, but you made it up when you said Gears of War, because during that time of the Xbox 360 days, Gears of War was making a killer.
Oh, it was. I remember me and my sister playing that game in my father's room because the Xbox 360 was actually my father's system. Me and her played, and the second that juggernaut came out of nowhere, my sister went to screaming, and I was like on the floor laughing all the while of her trying to dodge her. I was too busy shooting and laughing at the same time, cause she be screaming every time that thing was charging towards her. And the messed up part about that is that juggernaut was a she. That messed me up big time. You remember that part, JP?
Come on now, I remember all of Gears of War. Gears of War is my game.
Oh man.
But let me tell you this. Here's my top 5. Top 5 is I'm gonna give it to the old school. I'm gonna give it to the Sega Master System, because the Sega Master System was my best one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Second one is actually the Super Nintendo. I had too much fun on the Super Nintendo.
I know that's right.
Third one is the Xbox 360.
Ooh.
I had way too much fun on the Xbox 360. My 4th one, believe it or not, is the PlayStation 3.
Ooh. PlayStation 3.
3 at that time could not be touched.
It can never be touched. I still have, as a matter of fact, I kid you not, I still, to the left side of me, you will see a small dresser. And right there is like a whole list of PlayStation 3 games that I still have on the shelf.
Hey, check this out. I'm glad you brought that up. Because believe it or not, my 5th one, it's a cross. And it's a cross between PlayStation 1 and PSP.
Oh, so let me see. Well, it ain't Dreamcast, is it? I mean, I can understand if that's Dreamcast.
No, Dreamcast, be honest with you, Dreamcast, even though I named my 5, Dreamcast have a special place at my heart. Because for a simple fact, me and my brother, actually start playing with folks. This is before folks start acting like douchebags on the internet. I
Yeah.
remember having my Xbox, and I met so many people from so many countries on there playing a game called Quake.
Quake?
Yep. Quake was the game to go to. This was me and my brother's hours on Friday. Because he didn't have to work on the weekend and I didn't have to work on the weekend. On Fridays, we start playing on Dreamcast at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh wow.
We would not get off Dreamcast until 6 o'clock in the morning when the sun is up.
Dang! Y'all stood up all night for that joint. Woo!
Because Slim, I have played with folks from the United States, from Japan, from England, and like I say, they wasn't acting all how folks acting now on the internet.
Yeah.
Everybody respected everybody. Everybody respected everybody's culture and everything else. We had big fun. We had laughed and everything else. It got to the point we started hitting each other up on the game system. Like, what time y'all playing? Okay, we playing around about 10 o'clock. So what's that over there? You know, where you at? So they like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, it's like probably like 7 in the morning. And I'll be like, okay, bet we be on there. And we would play we would actually play for hours. I was so heartbroken. When they decided to shut down the Dreamcast.
Oh man.
I was truly heartbroken because I in my heart, believe it or not, and I still tell folks to this very day, Dreamcast beat PlayStation 2.
Agreed.
Just because Dreamcast did not have a DVD player, it had something better. It hooked up to the internet. First time a video game system hooked up to a internet. Yeah, so so Dreamcast gave me a whole lot of good memories. Dreamcast had nothing but good games. Why? Because it was Sega.
I respect that.
You know, it was Sega. You know, you would, like I say, you never had, put it like this, before there was like almost like, you know, 60 frames a second and everything else, Marvel versus Capcom on the Dreamcast was the actual arcade port.
Okay.
And it moved at a smooth 60 frames per second, just like in the arcade. It was no hiccup, no nothing.
That's what's up.
You know, and I mean, it hurt my heart. It had really hurt my heart that Sega raised the right flag and was like, okay, you know, we've been defeated. You know, it took a while for me to get a PlayStation 2. When I got a PlayStation 2, you know, I was like, okay, you know, it's good and everything else. It's fun. Like I told you, what changed my mind about the PlayStation 2 was when Santa Monica introduced the world to God of War.
Oh boy, that was a game changer there. That was a real game changer back then.
Yeah. You know, you know, that's why I was saying what I was saying, man. You know, you know, I know it's competition and everything else, but it's really time for all that BS to stop and just like, hey, everybody just, cause you know, that's why I tell folks I don't cut my mic on video game. I mean, on internet, because folks get ruly and everything else. It's not like when you first.
Yeah.
It wasn't like in the 360 days when you actually met somebody and you actually became a friend.
Yeah.
You know, it's now you get on. You know, you get on the internet. I mean, play games with other folks. Now it's like, shut up, you butthole. Shut up, you this, you that, you in the world and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, come on. I was like, y'all really take the fun out of this.
They really do. But the thing is, believe it or not, it kind of makes me laugh because of how ignorant they are, and that ignorance is always bliss when it comes to the fact that they will never realize that it's only a game. It's not real life, but it's just a game. That's like that's gonna be like a pill for those guys to try to digest, because it's, like I said, just a game. Just enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, and plus not to mention, like I told folks before, you know, I tell folks before, I was like, if you wasn't born in the 80s or the 90s or the early 2000s, you missed out on a whole lot, because believe it or not, it's been a whole lot of folks saying that they missed those midnight opens for a game.
Excuse me.
And I remember coming across an old video of yours. You've been at a midnight event to get Call of Duty.
Yeah, I remember that. And the reason being is because I don't want to wait that long until the next day. So I rushed to the near T18 bus, and I think I left a text message on one of the social media sites that I was going to make a live video. And that was around that time when I don't have a live feature on YouTube, and I wish I did, because otherwise I probably, as shy as I probably would have, interviewed the guys at GameStop, the fans of Call of Duty here and there. Oh boy, it was good memories on the midnight release. That was my first. That was my first midnight release. I want to say, JP, that was my first.
Dude, I went to the one on 8th Street.
Ooh,
it was a long line of folks like waiting for the brand new Call of Duty. It was put like this. That GameStop was cool because they mostly knew everybody around the neighborhood, you know. Because, you know, when I was living there, it was a mix of, you know, black, white, Hispanic, and everything else. But everybody was cool because they was all gamers. So that GameStop would actually, like, buy pizza. And have pizza sit right there, like, yeah, man, get yourself a slice and everything else, and all that stuff. Why you and everybody be on there getting everybody's game tag just so they can hook up and play the new Call of Duty. During that time, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Call of Duty
Modern Warfare, I believe. I think it was like because you know what?
I have Modern Warfare 3. It was Modern Warfare 3.
3? It was 3?
Yep. Yeah, it was Modern Warfare 3.
Oh yeah.
Because you gotta realize during that time, Modern Warfare 3 was the biggest one.
And that was like the final chapter for Captain Price's adventure going after Makarov.
And that's when everybody got introduced to the, if you can mess around and make these many kills without dying, the nuke would come.
I don't know how they even added that into the game, because that was challenging for some players. But there were like a few that have already pulled it off and videotaped it to tell the tale.
Yeah. So I mean, like I tell some of these folks, those are the days you're not gonna get back, because the reason being, because technology changed again. You know, now you can actually digitally download. And I told folks I'm cool with digital downloading, because for a simple fact, you know, these ain't the days, you know, where we used to all sit there and chill and ain't had to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
You know, days of, you know, everything's getting out of hand now. So I told folks I don't mind, because I could be at my house, and by the time the game come already on there, like by the time 12 o'clock, because like I told folks before, the game is already digitally downloaded already. It's just locked up. By the time 12 o'clock comes, they're hitting you with the first day patch.
Oh yeah.
And then the game is already on there, and you can play. You know, like that. But I mean, like I said, was it fun? Like I told everybody, my actually first one, my first midnight job.
What was it?
When I went to go get my Dreamcast.
Oh yeah.
Dude, dude, when I tell you this, I have put money. That's when they used to do the whole layaway thing. Every
Yeah.
time I got paid, I put $100 here, $20 there, $50 here, $100 there, and everything else. By the time the game came out, by the time the system came out, I had not only the system itself, but I also had the memory card. You remember the digital video card? Memory card they had.
Yeah, those were the days with the memory cards.
And I had 3 games with it. First one was Sonic, because I was a big Sonic fan.
Yeah.
The other one was NFL 2K. And the third one was some type of horror flick game on there. So I got those 3 games. I was happy. I came home. I hooked it up. I played it. Like I told you, if my kids could pretty much be here and talk, they would tell you, oh, my father had every game system under the sun, and we all played it.
Hey, that is what's up, JP.
Yeah. You know, and PlayStation 1, let's not get into PlayStation 1, because PlayStation 1, oh my God. Now, when I got the PlayStation 1,
it was over.
My all-time favorite on the PlayStation 1 was Final Fantasy 7.
Ooh. Ooh. Now that's a game changer on the PlayStation 1 though.
Well, you had to go through all 3 discs to actually beat the game.
3 discs though. Back then, it's like a audio tape series where you have to listen to the story from cassette tapes. But in a game, you have to have 3 discs in order for you to beat the game. That's wow.
But my all-time favorite on there,
what's that?
Thanks to my brother, it was a shooter called Philosoma. It was the reason why I love this game, because I love my shooters. You know me. I'm old school. I love my shooters. I love Godigan and all them arcade classes.
Hey.
Philosoma was a game I was introduced to because this game switched from 2D and within seconds it switched to 3D.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I mean, the game was like flawless. It was flawless like crazy. I remember I mean, every video game I had, I stayed up for like hours and hours and hours and everything else. You know, and that's the thing. That's the thing I keep telling. You know, we, like I say, we as folks in our, you know, late 20s, early 30s, late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and some that's are pretty much 60 and 70 years old.
Yeah.
This is because video games. Everybody out these years been saying, you know, video games was a waste of time. It's not nothing. It's this and that, I guess. But we liked them. That was our world. You know, during the times everybody was growing up, and you know, especially during the 90s, you know, crime was always on the rise, and it wasn't safe to go outside to play like you did back in the day. So we went into gaming. You know, gaming was our everything. Gaming was our world. You remember being at school, sitting in the lunchroom, and y'all didn't do nothing but sit there and talk about games like crazy and anything else. I mean, that was our thing, you know. And to this very day, I have folks still looking at me like, "You still play video games?" Yes, I'm not gonna never stop.
Yeah, that's what's up.
This is something that I love to do.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, once a gamer. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't play football because of, you know, my back and everything. I can't play football. I can't play basketball. So, where else to play? I play my video games. I sit there and I try to be the best. I try to be the best that I can. Just like every time I see videos of you being on Destiny, what you try to do? You try to be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, so everybody keeps saying, you know, that's a kid's game. You know, that's kids. I'm like, dude, you don't know how to have fun.
No, they don't.
You know, your way of having fun is different from my way of having fun. You know, so I don't talk about yours. So do me a favor, stop. Don't talk about mine. Don't downplay mine.
Yeah, yeah, because for real, that's very disrespectful to the person who has certain memories of a certain game that we always play.
Right. Yeah.
But all right, I'm gonna have to cut it here, and we can probably continue this conversation possibly tomorrow, and well, actually not tomorrow, probably Friday. We'll continue that Friday.
All right, like I told you, just hit me up and everything else and all that stuff. And like I said, probably because right now because I'm looking, you're down to one person because you did have like 3 people in this room, so I know they was probably sitting there listening and everything else and all that.
Yeah, they were.
Listening and everything else, and and themselves probably went back down the memory lane. Went down memory lane like, yeah, I remember these. You know. But as usual, it was fun being on here with you. My bad, because I kind of did make you stop playing, your game for a minute.
Nah, cause I was getting ready to end it anyway. So it's not you, JP. It's just that at a certain time, I do have to turn in before I go to work. So it's all good. And plus, it's starting to storm outside too.
Yeah, because I see it myself. But like I said, it's always been a pleasure to sit there and talk gaming with you and everything else.
Hey, there will be some more that Friday. So this time, I'm will gonna hit you up. So be on your phone by then.
Oh, I will. Oh, and let me just say this to you, so everybody out there on your channel can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
When I get back onto my PC,
mm-hmm,
I am going to run with you on Destiny.
Okay. We can do Destiny Friday.
And I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Right before, I went into surgery and everything else, I do got my new suit from that what's that? Solace.
Solace. You got it. Yeah. It's Solace.
Yeah, I definitely got my new suit.
Mm-hmm.
Before I, went into the hospital and everything else. So I do have that. So my hunter do got his new suit. Also got his new gun. So it's gonna be. So now I'm gonna have to play catch up. I'm gonna have to play catch up some more. So definitely when I get back on my PC, because the laptop I got right now is not powerful enough for Destiny. So when I get back on there,
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna send you a shot, let you know that I'm back on the PC. What's up? and we're gonna do a run on Destiny.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We can do Destiny Friday. We can definitely do Destiny Friday. But all right, JP, it's always good to hear from you, buddy.
All right, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that's watching his channel, watch this brother. This brother right here is pretty much fun. I mean, he ain't got to do all that cussing and anything else. He's true. True. Just watch the show. Y'all have a good time. I mean, trust me, y'all will have actually a good time on that.
And please,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and please follow JP the Dude's channel on YouTube and on Twitch. You stream Twitch, right?
I do Twitch. And if they want to, like I said, every now and then I do like little video game content on TikTok.
Yeah, you can find him on TikTok. You can find him on YouTube. He's a fun dude, an interesting one at that. Because if I'm not mistaken, JP, you were working on your next championship on NXT, or are you moving on to the?
At this moment now. So just to let everybody know, I'm gonna do that. Like I said, because I'm still over. Still somewhere else. Not giving out the location. I'm still somewhere else. So I'm not home yet.
Oh,
so
okay.
When I do get home and everything else, we're going to start. I am going to start back up my championship run, because my mission is, it's not because I gotta play catch up on it. My mission is to catch up with Roman Reigns' actual winning streak. Right now, his winning streak is like probably 700 or 800 right now. I'm gonna try hard to reach up there. the main purpose for this streak is to see which one of us is going to beat Pedro Morales' title rank. Right now, Pedro Morales' reign is 1,002 days or 1,007 days. So I'm gonna try to see who gonna get there first between me or actually Roman Reigns getting there. And to be honest with you, since I've been down for a minute, it might be more likely he might be the first. He might catch up. He might be there before I do. But I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And I look forward to that. And all right, JP.
All right, my dude.
Take care, bro. All right, take care, man. All right. Man, JP the dude is really a fun person to talk to, especially if Brandon was around. But man, that's gonna be it for today. We are in the last territorial position of Montoya. So we'll be exploring him sometime maybe between I'm probably gonna let you know, but it's either between Friday or Saturday, which will depend, because for 2 games in particular, I'm nearing the finale of Forbidden West, and most definitely Forbidden West and Ghost Recon. I'm nearing the finale of both games, so it is with that said that Horizon is most likely going to be the next game I'll be streaming after Destiny Friday, or perhaps maybe tomorrow, but we'll see what happens there. But from here on, I'd like to thank everybody else for coming out from my first live on the Punisher Workout with 95 to this stream here, and I hope to see you guys next time, same time or same channel. I don't know what the heck else to say because my head is getting ready to shut down. So I'm not going to say my outro for right now, but I will save it for tomorrow. But I do appreciate you guys for coming out. And until then, this is Jaden X1 telling you to keep it locked right here on YouTube. And I will see you on the battlefield next time. JP the Dude, if you're watching this, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for showing up and showing out. To James S. Young, to Demeanor, to Dr. Spooderman, to the newest, to my newest guest who was here. What's your name? Okay, Doomslayer, thank you. James S. Young, thank you for coming. Dr. Spooder, thank you for coming. There was another person here, but I guess he disappeared. But alright. I'll see you next time. Talk to you later.